If any girl is in this room on a date with a man and you think you can change him, you get that idea right out of your silly little head. You cannot change a man. Pick one you like just the way he is. You can't change a man. I'm going to say it twice because women are stubborn. You can't change a man. Why? Because they're in their simplest form. It's like trying to bend a rock. Because men are simple. Why? Because they have outdoor plumbing. And it pulls on their lower spine and creates pressure on their medulla oblongata, making it impossible to hold a complicated and convoluted thought. They're different than we are. Women are complicated. We are. In fact, your relationships will go much better if you just operate under the basic premise that women are crazy and complicated and men are simple and delusional. Period. If you're crazy and you know it, clap your hand. Beast day. Did you see that one? See?
So yeah, I broke up with a guy, I married another guy.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So does that make me a playgirl? I am a playgirl. How?
No, you're not called a playgirl.
One second.
Let me explain.
1 second, I haven't finished my question.
Okay.
I haven't finished my question.
Fine.
Okay? Point number, firstly, nobody has the right to label any girl or a boy. No, it is my choice to do whatever I want to do. Okay? There is no gender here. There is no gender here. Just because, you have something extra, I have something extra in my body. It's as simple as that. But one more thing, I have something more. I can give birth, you can't. And you talk about
I can give the software to you to give birth.
I was about to say that. 1 second.
I can give the formula of a human being.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that. Oh, I don't need your sperms. You know what? Even dog sperms can give birth to a human child. Do you know that?
Okay. Go marry a dog.
The unpolished truth about present-day Western ladies is extremely self-evident. They've totally become lost. Women's liberation, when promoted as a way to strengthening, presently seems like the pied flute player misleading them. In the midst of the contradicting messages society tosses at them, they're staggering through internal tumult, uncertain which bearing to take. Look closely at the Western world, the US, Canada, Europe, the UK, and toss in Australia and New Zealand just in case. What do they all share, practically speaking? A quick decrease in virtues, particularly with regards to the manner in which people collaborate. It's a carnival of confounded jobs and broke assumptions. The orientation scene has become so tangled that Western men are tapping out of the dating game through and through. They're finished pursuing Western ladies, and who can fault them? This social shift lays out a disheartening picture for Western ladies as they watch customary dating standards disintegrate around them. It resembles their remaining on the edge of a bluff, watching the ground underneath them give way. So, Western ladies are at an intersection, got between the conflicting tides of cultural assumptions, women's activist dreams, and the truth of moving orientation elements. They're definitely having a difficult time, attempting to accommodate the requests of an impacting world with their own stirred-up convictions and wants. What's in store? It's looking really dinky as they attempt to sort out some way to explore this wreck.
When you cheat on somebody and they don't even react, or you know you can get away with it, it's easier to do it. I was in a relationship where I know the person knew I was cheating on them and they didn't do anything about it, which did two things. One, it made it easier to do, and two, it made me wonder, then why are you even with me?
Right.
Are you with me for the right reasons? You let me do what I'm doing, so why are you even with me?
When should a man start making 100K?
I say at the ripe age of 18, you are out of your household, and if you have a girlfriend at the time, you should provide for your woman. I am a firm believer in that women should not work and that women's rights suck. So that men should provide for women, and I should not work my life, ever.
I'm gonna say the opposite. I think realistically, a man should make 100K around like 27. I feel like that's a good age. 27 to 33, 35.
Well, let's backpedal a little bit, because what you said was kind of crazy. Yeah. You don't think that's delusional at all?
I have my delulu moments, but also I do not want to work. So a man should make 100K by the time that I'm dating him, so I don't have to work ever.
Has the past guys that you've dated made 100K?
The past guys that I have dated have been 2 inches shorter than me and have $0 in their bank account, but now I am aiming high.
The fancies of these ladies are bizarre. They truly expect a person in his late 20s to pull in 6 figures. Get genuine. These whimsical requests are only off-track dreams, totally segregated from the ordinary battles of this present reality. No big surprise, men are losing interest in dating and connections. They're tired of pursuing ladies who've previously turned them down. For ages, men have been the ones investing all the energy to begin connections, just to be met with dismissal and advantage. Take the scandalous example of hypergamy, where ladies are continually keeping watch for a more extravagant person to supplant their ongoing accomplice. It's an insult to any man endeavoring to give and fulfill his accomplice, just to watch her escape the second somebody more well-off appears. This sort of treachery breaks men's trust and confidence. Without a doubt, hypergamy could help ladies, however it leaves men feeling useless and frustrated. Men are in many cases stuck working in risky and tiring circumstances just to keep their families above water, while vocal enemy of male women's activists shout for more female portrayal in comfortable positions of authority, marking everything man-centric. However, these equivalent ladies need no piece of the difficult tasks where men put their lives in danger. It's reasonable they're about carefully choosing the advantages, needing to be dealt with like eminence in connections, getting their requirements met in the room, and easily ascending the company pecking order as presidents, anticipating that everybody should kneel and love them without actually having to invest an ounce of effort. The hard truth is, ladies are ravenous for steady consideration and approval, anticipating appreciation without investing the energy. As developments like MGTOW develop, men are awakening to the truth that ladies rely vigorously upon male work while requesting every one of the advantages without the work. With endless stories of selling out and traitorousness getting out and about, ladies should re-examine their activities before they wind up pursuing men who've proactively continued on. Men are at long last awakening to the silly undertaking of pursuing ladies and are moving their concentration to things that really matter, like self-awareness, undertakings, and interests. Rather than attempting to win the blessing of ladies who don't see the value in them, men are tracking down satisfaction in chasing after their own objectives and aspirations. Furthermore, prepare to have your mind blown. When they accomplish these objectives, they understand the genuine award is the feeling of achievement, not the endorsement of an accomplice who's probably going to leave at the earliest difficult situation. This shift towards self-acknowledgement isn't simply a pattern, it's a need. Men are burnt out on emptying their energy into connections that give little as a trade-off, and they're settling on unmistakable prizes and veritable appreciation. It's no time like the present ladies recognize the gigantic commitments men make, and perceive that steadfastness is the underpinning of any effective association. In any case, they're getting themselves in a position for a severe shock. As men keep on focusing on their interests and self-improvement, ladies need to jump aboard and begin esteeming dedication and correspondence. Without these components, Western ladies will wind up abandoned in the residue, battling to keep up in a world that is quickly evolving. The next move's up to them now. Either adjust and value which men offer that might be of some value, or become accustomed to being sidelined in the round of affection. And that concludes today's discussion on MGTOW Voice. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.